Albert Einstein said, "If I had 1 hour to save the world, I would spend 55 minutes defining the problem and only 5 minutes finding the solution." So, let's define the problem, or more accurately, the opportunity, which in our case is deciding what matters most. The obvious questions are, how do I know what matters most, and how do we figure it out? There are any number of ways to go about determining what is or should be most important in your business and your work. Let's think it through by looking at the question from a number of different perspectives. At the end, you can take those elements that resonate with you, the ones that feel right, and make your own determinations. For those of you who want this to be totally a thinking thing and not be about how it feels, that's fine. You can drive the whole process with numbers. Do it with metrics. That's an option. You can see from the examples of successful companies and people throughout this book that there are almost unlimited perspectives on this. To try to name one approach as the correct one is simply silly. Who's right? Tony Tsai, with his very human, very heartfelt philosophy at Zappos that focuses on team and family as being most important, or former Harvard Business School professor Gary Loveman, Chief Executive Officer of Harrah's Entertainment, who is driven purely by the numbers. They're both right, because their respective approaches work well for each of them, their teams, and their companies. It's important to know that there simply is no one template or formula to figure out what matters most to you in your business. Too many people don't get it that business is a highly personal endeavor. I know successful business leaders who pay little attention to the numbers, believing that if they get the heart aspects right, the numbers will take care of themselves. Others would say that, on the contrary, business is strictly about the numbers. I would say that either way, you choose your own very personal approach to business.